You know, with the with the black bandana. His bandana, what he did bandana, they be like they be like covering damn near his head. They cover his forehead almost up to his damn head, to the top of his head or something. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome back to another episode of the APF podcast, episode 82. It is I, the most phenomenal man that shocked the system, aka the coach.
Hey man, it's your boy going for it. I hope you guys enjoying your Friday, and let's get this started.
And looks like today's gonna be is gaming side. We don't do that a lot because ain't nothing been popping off like that. But first things first. What the PS5? I think we both agree that we're obviously not gonna copy right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, really, the only reason why is because that's a lot, man. That is a lot. That is a lot of money, and because not only do we have to get the console, and then you gotta get the games for it. So it's like, what, it's whatever. They will PS5 will stay there. It doesn't matter. But let's talk about the Spider-Man Miles Morales, which people have dubbed to be a close contender for Game of the Year. And I will say for that game, it was the characters were not that many characters as the first one, but the story is more like family related. If you like notice, really, to be honest, it's more like a Finn, and then I didn't even know. Well, I mean, obviously we didn't know she existed until now, but she was there. Her brother was there. Then the Prowler. I didn't even know. The Prowler was a real thing. I didn't even know about that one. I don't even know.
Oh, you didn't know about what?
The Prowler. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that the Prowler like existed at all.
Yeah, I mean, this game is really a world builder. They have to build Miles' world. It's not like they talked about his world so much. You only knew about Miles a little bit through like the one story mission you played as Miles, I believe.
Yeah, where he was sneaking around.
Yeah. So you didn't know much about Miles. Obviously, if you're a fan like myself, and I've watched videos of people talking about Miles. You know generally the whole story about Miles, and you know about the Prowler and all that. Who's his uncle? And also you would know a good amount of these things if you watch Into the Spider-Verse, which was the Academy Award winning animated movie last year. So you know you would know about it. But in terms of Miles Morales, this is clearly the front runner, the complete front runner to win Game of the Year. This is probably going to be the best game of the year, unless Cyberpunk can say something about it. I don't really think there's another game that's really out there that can, you know, come and take away that.
I mean, I would say Call of Duty Cold at War could be could be up there. A
Well,
contender.
I would always say that Call of Duty games never win them ever. They just never do.
I mean,
They
we all know they don't win them, but I think like Cold at War could be like not there, but there.
Yeah, well, for me, I just know never. It's not even going to be one. The story probably be very good. The multiplayer probably be good. But Game of the Year to me has always been more of a story award. More than anything. And so I'm more thinking that it's going to be about how good the game, how good Miles Morales is, but more or less how what other single player intensive game is there going to be where it's really going to impact the people's minds, or those people's minds who does like the Spike Video Game Awards and all these other Game of the Year awards. What single player game is going to affect? But to me, I just don't think there's going to be one. Miles Morales is the game. The story is amazing. the gameplay is Spider-Man PS4 but better. Miles brings a different flavor of web singing and fighting. He's got the Venom powers.
You
So
mean the
so
BLM punch?
huh?
The BLM punch.
Oh yeah, the BLM Black Lives Matter punch, whatever that nonsense. I was like, wow, this guy said BLM punch. I'm like, what? Okay, um, sure. But another thing is that right, like bringing in Miles basically improved the combat system because you can use the Venom punch, the BLM punch, or the you can do it going. You go the Venom jump. You can use the Venom power to keep yourself in the air when you're swinging. You use the Venom power to basically do like a Tsunade in the original Naruto with the Tsunade arc when she slams down and shit. She creates a big ass
Had to kick a pain.
yeah, having to kick a pain Miles can dab with his fist. So the improvements of gameplay have been very good. Obviously, is the first big PS5 game. It has no issues right now that you can see. The game is good. I think they did a great job. Insomniac has shown why they are clearly the next big thing for Sony. They're going to take over for Naughty Dog. We've been looking for the next Sony company to take over for Naughty Dog because Naughty Dog is going to be gone for a couple years while they're making either another Last of Us or another new series that I think they should be trying to make a new series rather than go back to the well because Uncharted.
I mean, they should go. They should go back to the and fix up Last of Us, man. I just can't get over how brutally trashed that shit was. I'm just like, it's just. I mean, we've already said it before, but it's got to be said again. Like they got to do something. They got to do something. I don't care if it's a DLC. I don't care if they remastered the damn bitch and they put the original shit in. I don't care, man. They got to do something.
Oh yeah, but back to the Spider-Man. The suits are very good. The suits are a lot better looking, in my opinion, than Peter's. They just look a lot cooler. Miles is just a cool character.
They have more detail. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, he's got much. He's just got cooler suits. Just from what I've seen, all the Spider-Man PS4 suits. There's good suits, but they're just not like Miles. Miles has got cooler suits in general. To me, he's a cooler character, but I'm still very much ready for the next Spider-Man game, PS5, the original, and get to see what new suits they add in there. But this game is to me a 10 out of 10. The story is great, the ending's great, the after credit scene's good. I haven't they improved.
What I will say about the ending is there's a possibility that that Finn is not dead. There's a possibility.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true because the Tinker is I won't say it's a big character in the comics, but is a decently important character, and it would be interesting if they decide to save it from that. It would be, I would say, how could she die when this dude be doing mega venom blast and
I know,
he don't kill nobody, but he does.
Venom Dash is throwing her on the wall and shit, like 30 times off the wall, and then you tell me that blast kills her? Like it don't. Like, come on, man, it doesn't make sense.
Well,
Like,
I would say that is it because he took up the neural form? That's a lot. I mean, that was energy that was going to destroy the entire Harlem. So did that kill her? Fine, I guess. But she comes back great. I really can't wait to get the game myself because I'm sure there's a lot more stuff in terms of maybe side missions and things that will continue to move the story forward a little bit. I know they're not doing DLC for this game. It's like a $40 game. They're not doing DLC. They're hard at work in Spider-Man PS5. Don't forget to buy the Ultimate Edition of this game. You get PS5 Remastered, which gives you like 2 new suits, which is the Amazing Spider-Man suit from the movies with Andrew Garfield and another suit, which is an interesting, cool suit.
So you getting the Ultimate Edition?
Yeah, I mean, you might as well get the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, it makes sense.
For me, yeah, the Ultimate Edition is what I would get. I understand, it's like $60. You get 2 games. You get to play.
It's not
remastered.
bad. It's not really. It's not bad. I would get the Ultimate Edition myself. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, get the Ultimate Edition. It is what it is. I think we should move on, right, to the
Yeah,
PS5 in terms of its launch. And there's, I just was reading from T Martin that some people are playing the PS4 version of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. He has a video on Twitter, if you go on his Twitter, showing how basically you have to go and select the PS5 version because for some reason the PS5 does not automatically move to to that version because he probably bought the cross-gen version of Cold War, and you have to go and put the option for yourself. And for me, that's not a good thing. I don't really know why that's happening or why that is a thing that you have to worry about. But that's interesting. I saw that the PS5 has about 800, I'm sorry, not thousand, 800, like 60 gigabytes of storage. As we all know, you don't when you buy consoles, about 100 gigabytes are for
the
um,
UI.
the UI. What the main things that run the console. So a lot of people have already filled up some of the of that space with the games that they've
They
either
already?
yeah. There's pictures of
Damn.
people filling
It
out.
didn't even come up. It's been like what, a whole week?
Yeah,
Damn.
but they probably filled it out with a Spider-Man remaster, Miles Morales, NBA 2K21, any
Oh.
new game that's been upscaled for PS5 that we know of. I'm not surprised. A lot of people filled, Madden 21, a lot of FIFA. I'm not surprised. A lot of people have filled out their PS5s with all the space in general. Um, the PS5, the controller seems to be very good. The interesting thing for me is, the controller, right? How the
Yeah.
controller feels and the adaptive feedback.
Um. See me. What did you talk? What did you say? Talk about first?
So the first thing I talked about was how right now, if you play Cold War, you have to switch to the PS5 version. It does not automatically play the PS5 version uh, right now. You have to actually go there and switch it.
So that I want to go on that a little bit, and by saying that I'd never. I mean, no, none of us ever heard of a console. Well, not a console, but a game where you release you release like for example NBA 2K14 on the PS3 and PS4, and I think WB 2K15 was the same thing where it was released on PS4 and PS3. They both had like they're both obviously different where you didn't have to put an option because it wasn't they didn't technology wasn't advanced back then. But now what I'm talking about is I don't really like how you have to have a setting. I'm like, so you mean to tell me I buy a game that's specifically for a PS5 or PS4, and I have to go into setting before I even play the game and switch it to the PS5 or PS4? I'm like, if if I already that to me is like kind of like not a red flag, but it's gotta be something that you gotta watch out for because it's really an inconvenience that I can't just go straight to the campaign or go straight to the multiplayer. Whether it's oh, oh shit, damn this nigga, damn this dude. Oh wow. Oh. Oh man, well, technical difficulties. My God, just got booted out. So, let me see. What? This nigga is. What the fuck? This nigga just popped up.
This one kid in Kansas City came up to me
I
after.
was like, oh. So, with that, let's. Oh, I was good anyway. It wasn't even into the stream. Okay, well, whatever. I didn't even know Joseph. I didn't even know Joseph roll like that, man. It's crazy. I didn't know he rolled like that, B. Okay, so let's new tag. Let's see. Yeah. Who is? Oh, that. Oh, this dude. Okay.
Hey, you guys know that trend where you put a photo and TikTok picks the audio for it? Yeah, it's not like random audios. TikTok suggests recommended audios based off of what its AI sees in your video. Took a video of my cat and all the recommended sounds are cat related, even though I never used any of those sounds. The audios they pick for
Man, well, I don't even know what. Bro, hold on. How much? And anyway, look, where my guy TJ's, man? Where is my guy TJ's? Let's. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what just. I don't know what happened. And so I'm not going to. Let's see. And I am not going to do anything about it. So, like, I swear, everybody just has a TikTok just to watch people. Who is this? Who? Anyways, who? I don't even know who that nigga is. So let's let's do this. I don't know. Is that okay? No. Let's do this. Let's go like this and go that. Change it to one screen, Chrome tab, application window. Okay, see, look. Oh, no, not that one. That one. Share the audio. This one. Yeah, okay, see. Yeah, see, look that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We gotta react to this thing real quick. Who is these niggas? Oh! Eee. Okay. Damn. Damn. That boy fell. Okay. My man just had his hands on the ground. He just sat there. He's like, damn. He knew life was over with. He said what? You gonna light who up? The only thing that lit up is your ass. Is your ass on the ground? That's what's lit up. We'll see.
What's up,
We'll see.
everyone? How you guys doing? Today we're playing a men's league game once again. And guess what? We're playing at 9:30 at night on a Sunday night, late night.
Man, I miss ball on the court, man.
Then we play a pretty decent team. I'm not really sure. We're just charging the car up real quick, and then we're gonna head to the.
Let's see it. Let's go. I miss going on the court, man. Yeah, air ball. I'm getting tired. Oh man, Sergio, man, Sergio, my guy. But you know, he can ball, but he just chooses not to. I don't know if it's a role thing or whatever, but you know, I'm just let him cash out. But I mean, you that damn tall and you can move a little bit. I'm just saying, do something with the damn ball, please. What's the point of having all of those moves? Well, I mean, this ain't going to TJ, but what's the point of being a big man with some moves if you're not going to use them? So we got a sense to court, and what I see is that there are some. What the hell was that? You a big man? You can't rebound? That was barely a bro. I'm done. Okay, nice recovery. I see that. I see you playing. That's what I'm talking about. You don't do enough of that. That's a problem. That boy built like LiAngelo Ball. Damn. LiAngelo Ball? Oh man, okay. I swear he built like him. Okay. Man, that's textbook easy light work, man. Light work. Man, okay. We got some shooters, not like me, but got some shoot. Okay. Oh, $1 million moves with 10-cent finish. Hey. Damn, y'all getting it's not y'all day today, huh? Nah, See, look, come on, bro, come on, man, look. He got Sergio down the court. Man has the ball, throws it up to him. He could easily. I mean, he got on the bro. He got on the way a little bit. I mean, he got in the way a little bit, but I mean, it's kind of like 50-50. What he talking about? Who is he talking to? Hire that bitch. Exactly. Well, who's this man's talking to, bro? Man, Leandro just love that corner. You just love that corner, man. It's crazy. Oh. Oh well, shit. Well, that was the end of it. Might do maybe. Maybe might do
All
it.
right. Now that I'm back after it took a little while for whatever happened.
Cause I was reacting to a video. You know,
Yeah,
we
no
might we might have to react to some basketball videos. Some like sometime we might have to do that.
yeah, I mean the draft is next Wednesday, so yeah. It is what it is, the draft. But I think we were talking about
The
the
Call of Duty Cold
yeah.
War.
Yeah, we're talking about Cold War and with the PS5, but I'm sure the only problem that I saw was, hey, it doesn't play the right version. It plays the PS4.
That's what I was saying also before. Is that it doesn't make? I'm like, if I have to do that, then that's a kind of a not red flag, but it's kind of something that is like, why should I have to do that before I start playing the game?
Yeah, that's a big flag. Something they'll have to go in there and fix. So we have to worry about that stuff. But in terms of the console, look, it's got multiple of these games have a fidelity mode and they have a performance mode. Miles Morales, for example, has a 60, 60,
30 or 60 FPS.
yeah, 60 FPS, like 1080p or 1440p, whatever they use. And then you've got the 4K 30 fidelity mode where they put in ray tracing and all the different things to make the game look the best it can possibly look. Obviously, most people are going to play on the performance mode because let's just be honest, not a lot of people care about graphics. It's just how it is. Yeah, we like our games to look good, but we're more about, especially for something like Spider-Man, something like Call of Duty, you're more caring about the frame rate because that's what's going to affect the game, not how good it looks.
Or something like Minecraft, which is one of the biggest games out there, and it graphically doesn't look the best.
Yeah, I mean that's clear. That I believe that was just obviously a deliberate choice on the creator to make it look like that. So it's one of those games where it really doesn't affect you at all. And it doesn't affect me for most games in general. Like I'm not going like, oh my god. Like yeah, I like to see a jump in my games in terms of how they look, but nothing crazy that is gonna make me not want to buy the game. But there's a lot of games out there for them. A lot of games have been upscaled. A lot of good, nice looking games. There's some PS Plus games that have been upscaled for it. Horizon Zero Dawn has been upscaled. I'm sure if I go online, there's a lot of games that have been upscaled for the Xbox Series X, which also released. But I don't really care about the Xbox Series X. I get everything on the PlayStation 5 and more. But I'm sure
if I was had money like that, the only reason I probably just get it as like a whole like a a coaster stand, or use it as a backup in case Netflix or shit ain't working on my TV. Then I have a Xbox. But I generally, for me, I wouldn't get it. But it's still being compared. Unlike the PS5 has no comparisons to like what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I just found a list of once this thing actually loads up, because my computer takes a while, of all the games with confirmed free upgrades or have going to be upgrade to PS5 once this comes up. I saw, Rainbow Six Siege. I saw Assassin's Creed. God, thank God, can this thing upload? Okay, yeah, see, yeah, so Assassin's Creed, Valhalla is 4K HDR 60. There you go. Borderlands 3, Dead by Daylight, Destiny 2 is 4K 60. That would make me buy the game, because who would ever want to do 4K 30 FPS? That's just not. You shouldn't be playing shooters 30 FPS. We will see Hitman 3. That's another game. Hitman 3. I like that right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah. I think we could get that one.
Yeah, Hitman 3's I've never played Hitman game. But they look fun.
We have Hitman 2. Yeah, we have. I think we have like what, Hitman 2 or something.
Yeah, the first mission or something. It was like the first mission they gave out. But yeah, if we like to, they never put on like PS Plus for some reason. That's one of those things that if it's on PS Plus, that would have been, really nice to play. But yeah, man, PS5 looking nice. It looks great. It looks awesome. The controller is nice. A lot of people like the controller. It's bigger in your hands. No homo, but bigger in your hands. Some people actually are complaining about how big it is, which just means you have small hands.
And for all you homosexuals out there, no homo, man. Like holy shit, like
yeah, but
before anybody going crazy.
Shouldn't really have to really say that at all. I probably won't say that anymore because I don't need, that's not what I'm saying. So I probably won't say it anymore. If you're childish, if that's what you think. So that's what I always say. But yeah, I mean, the PlayStation 5 looks great. Everything looks good. The controller is great. The console's great. The gaming's fun. A lot of people are enjoying it. Then it's just a big jump. A lot of your favorite games you're going to be able to play at better levels. To be able to play most shooters now at 60 FPS is great because that's where games are supposed to be played. 30 FPS should be obsolete in this new generation.
Why is that even option? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that was an option for the PS4. Just because they haven't really been able to increase the power for these systems. Remember, PlayStation 4, PlayStation, what's it called? PlayStation 4, and Xbox X are games that aren't great technology. The technology jump between the 3 and the 4 wasn't that big, and so that would lead them to not really being able to increase the fidelity of these games. But that's all right. That's why I got the 5. Like I've said, once I get a PlayStation 5 and I play and I literally start that game and I see that upload stuff, I'm never going back. I will give away my PlayStation 4. I will anybody else can have it. I won't even touch it.
Shit. I'll do the same too. Shit. I mean, I'm not coming.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not coming once I get that. I'm not coming back.
Yeah. Now, remember, people. This is why I've said we're going to be at this household. We're going to be careful about buying their consoles because there's obviously people getting their consoles bricked already. I mean, they have Spider-Man. They put it in rest mode with Spider-Man in it, and their console bricks. And bricking is your console's useless. You can't play anything. It's basically dead. And so I'm waiting until they do these fixes with the next batch of consoles for that to be a thing, for you to have a console that's bricking by you putting on rest mode and there's your game is in there. That's dumb. I don't know why that's a thing. I see videos of people saying their PS5s are already broken. This is exactly why I don't buy PlayStation 5. I just don't buy consoles this early. You know, that's a problem.
This is exactly why we don't for the PS4. We didn't even. I mean, we didn't even have one. We had one. The only time we had one was when you showed up and then when you left again. And after that, I think like what 2 Christmases ago we actually got a second one.
Yeah. So
And
I'm over here. Okay, keep going.
oh, and then I think after you stopped going to that college, then this the PS4 stayed. So which is why that one never really had issues. But because it was like a year, because that one was like the Destiny, the White Glacier one, which was like a year later. Now the PS5, people buy them. People are having issues. Rest mode. I never heard that one where you put in rest mode and it's acting up. People having issues talking about it. This is why you wait. This is why you wait. Like I already like one of my friends. I already told her. I'm like, she told me she's gonna buy one when her PS4 breaks down. Because reason why she said that is because she don't really she's not a gamer like that. So it's like it makes sense. Like I understood why because like she's not really a gamer, and she like you basically use it for like streaming purposes. So it makes sense for why she's not gonna buy one. For us, it's gonna be like next. It's basically gonna be like next year. It's not that big of a deal because I'm not trying to have a console where the only time we had issues with like the PS3 days. We had issues with the especially the big PS3. That was the main issue. Other than that, I'm waiting for my PS5 next year. I can wait for my PS5 next year. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things going around here. Now, these are, these are anecdotal, which means basically that these are very small things that are happening. But a big hope right now is external hard drives. People can plug in the external HDD and play PS4 games off that. Now, it says here that unfortunately the feature currently has issues with many encountering a rebuild database bug. Basically, you play a PS4 game or you try to play a PS4 game, the game or the PS5 crashes, and then you start getting the database has corrupted, which you would get. We got on the PlayStation 3 here those same issues where you play a game and it'll basically say the database has been corrupted.
Yeah.
It will now rebuild error messages. Which can lead to further issues or even the dreaded bricked system, which is you cannot use your system anymore. It's gone. Now, the other big issue stems from entering rest mode while still in a game, particularly Spider-Man Remastered for whatever reason. I never enter my games in rest mode ever. I always just get out of my games or whatever. But this also can lead to rebuild database warnings. There's also problems trying to transfer PS4 data to PS5, particularly if you opt to use a LAN cable to do it. So, there's a lot of problems right now. I would probably, they say here, you might want to take some precautions. You should probably avoid playing PS4 games off an external drive and using rest mode while in games. And also just wait on transferring your PS4 data. But that feels like if you use Wi-Fi, it's not as big of a problem. But I would probably not rest mode in my games. I never even do that, really. I usually, or almost all the time, get out of games and then click rest mode. So,
the only time I do rest mode is like if I'm doing an update. That's it.
Yeah, that's what that's pretty much what I would use it for. So, there's a lot of problems that are coming out. This is exactly why I said, look, I would probably take a little bit of a wait and see approach with the console. I'll probably go get Miles Morales on the PlayStation 4 and just play it there. Um, Probably could just get it tomorrow, to be honest with you. But you know, I wouldn't want to get a PlayStation 5 at this point. So
You mean you're gonna get it digitally?
digital.
For the hard
I can get digital. I can go to a store. It doesn't matter. Just gonna get that game because that game's too fun to play. And then when we get PS5, I'll just buy the game on PlayStation 5 when it comes out. So that's also something I would do.
Yeah, because I'm like, so I mean, okay, yeah, because that's why I'm like, shit. Since we already made that decision, might as well just get it for the PS4. I mean, even though the loading times are gonna be a struggle, it's it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be that bad because everybody who played the Spider-Man had to deal with this loading times, and I mean, it's not really like a deal breaker for me. I mean, if I was still getting myself.
Oh yeah, that's a game. That's a game. That you gotta get. Now, another new thing that we're very interested here in this household is we use Wi-Fi a lot. We use Wi-Fi everything. Most people use Wi-Fi because, especially if you're in like a family home, right? You're not gonna be right by the router, and the PS5 has better Wi-Fi connectivity and faster USB ports than the Xbox, and so they have something called the Wi-Fi. What was it the Wi-Fi? Real quick, the Wi-Fi 6, which is like not on the Xbox Series X. Um, the Wi-Fi 6, man, it's quick. It is quick. It means, well, by having Wi-Fi 6 on the PS5, it means that the console can connect to the next-gen network and benefit from faster and more consistent speeds, even when there are a lot of other wireless devices connected to network. And I've seen this being told on Twitter from PS3 60 HD or HD2 whatever. He talks about how he was surprised that his games are getting downloaded faster because we all have dealt with for years PlayStations having or just console generally having a notable slow time downloading games. And even Afro Senjo, a guy we both watch, he talked about how he thought he was going to do a little monologue before the game downloads, and the game downloads so quick. So that's also something I'm very interested about because man, am I tired of us sitting here for like a day waiting for a game to download because for some reason we have cap speeds on the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 5 has no cap speeds. It goes as fast as possible. So I'm very much happy about that, man. This PlayStation 5 sounds like a thing I need. This is another reason why PS5 is better than Xbox Series X. The Xbox Series X has none of this shit. They don't have the fast speed.
Not even nowhere near.
Yeah, I mean it's not superior in probably hardware, but it's superior in some of these more interesting things. Because having a faster ability to download things off your Wi-Fi is good. Who knows how good these guys' internets are? If they have fiber, or whatever.
They probably do. I mean,
they probably
if
do.
you have money, then you're going to get the best shit.
Yeah, I mean, we can get fiber here for about $8 more per month. We can get fiber here. I've always said we should get fiber and get rid of the phone thing here because man, I hate these phones.
I swear they be ringing so loud. No point. Everybody got their own personal phone. Why the hell we got a house phone, man?
Yeah, that's true. Look, man, PS5, man, this thing's crazy. That's a good thing, right there. I can't wait to get it myself. But yeah, man, gotta get Miles Morales on the PlayStation 4 tomorrow. Gotta play that boy. Gotta swing across. I can't wait to actually, swing around, do the tricks, all that crap. Because man, I watch some of these people, man, they just kind of suck to me. I don't know. That's just me.
They just trigger me so bad. I'm just like they're not even getting the highest peak possible. And
yeah, yeah, they're not getting uber high. They're not doing They're not doing the tricks uber high, so you can get that real hang time. It's to me. I just think swinging around, as Spider-Man is an art, is something that is the funnest part of the game, and it really does hurt me to watch. That's why I already finished most watching the game, so I ain't gotta watch these dudes swing around at all, regardless if it's only them swinging around for like 10 minutes out of the video, because they don't swing around some of that. So yeah, man, I can't wait for the game. I gotta get that game. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be.
Right, was really pissing me off. Pissing me off watching his gameplay. Honestly, it was so bad that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch somebody else who doesn't have no commentary and who already had the game uploaded already. Because he loves to milk the hell out of all of these games. I swear, making like.
Look, man, I can't hate that hustle. It's smart. That is what it is.
I mean, he uploads like a 1 hour video of the first part, and then the next the next 7 after that one, they're like all less than 30 minutes. I'm like, you just milking, huh? You gotta pay them bills. I see you playing. I'm just saying. I'm just like, can we? This game is not that long. What are you milking it down for?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, as a person who wants to move on to, who just wants to watch the gameplay and not be left in suspense like that, upload the damn shit. The damn game is like 11 hours long compared to Spider-Man PS4, which was like 20 hours, 50 hours long or some shit.
Does that include? They get the entire story Spider-Man. But for Spider-Man #1, is that just the base game with no DLC, or is that with
Because they said it's like I was looking at like a couple of days ago, like early in the week, basically it was like 35 to 50 hours.
Yeah, but without if you do everything like collectibles and all that, Miles Morales is a short game. Yeah.
Now Miles Morales, they said it was like 7 to 9. Then somebody else I read said like it was like 11 hours to complete. So it was like it's basically like basically like a super condensed and shorter game.
Yeah, it is. I mean, his story isn't very long. The map is actually smaller, I believe, than Spider-Man PS4. The collectibles aren't as much. I mean, the game's just a shorter game, and they probably will make DLC. But hey, I mean, that's how it is. The replayability. Replayability of all these certain type of games are pretty low,
except for Cold War.
Cold War. Yeah, well, of course you have the multiplayer and stuff like that. But if
we're talking about single player, then Cold War.
Single player games have a low amount of replayability. I mean, once you beat the game and you get all the stuff, what else are you doing other than a new game plus? I guess. But yeah, these games have a low replay rate. To be honest with you, you can't tell me that is not. You complete everything. So what are you going to do? A new game plus? How much more can you really freaking do? That's not
for me. That one, I wouldn't do a new game plus. I mean, it's not something I would do. Like, okay, I got all the mods and shit. Let me go ahead and redo it and use the cheats. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go ahead and fly around and do the side missions and all other good stuff. I'm not gonna sit there and waste another 7 to 9 hours doing that.
Yeah, I mean, you do all the side missions, do all that stuff, you're done with the game. Until they don't have DLC coming out like they have for Spider-Man, so the game has a shelf life, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how single player games are, unless they have a consistent flow of content, which I don't think this game will have, just because it's a really short game, and I think they're all the Spider-Man 2, the actual sequel. So, is there anything else we need to talk?
I mean, we don't know what happened to Miss Yuri Watanabe.
Oh, Yuri. I mean, I think we know what. I mean, I believe they said that she'll become Wraith Writh. That was her character in the comics. Clearly, what she's going to be is a vigilante that we have to deal with in the future. So, yeah, you weren't going to get anything about like her in this game because it's not Peter's game. So, I wasn't that surprised that happened. We got Harry Osborn at the end of the game, right? You know,
Oh yeah, that could be something.
yeah, he's going to be. I believe they say he's probably going to be the main guy for Spider-Man 2. You know, the Venom powers and all that. You know, is Miles? Are they going to do co-op in Spider-Man PS5? I wonder.
I think they should. I think that could be a possibility.
I mean, you have two Spider-Man. Are you going to do it in a way where Miles is gone too for like the entire game, like Peter? Like, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. It just seems like they should just go ahead and do it anyways. You know, co-op it would be pretty good, pretty awesome for them to make it a co-op game. I think that's the future of this series, of this game, because you have two Spider-Man. I mean, even Assassin's Creed did like its weird little single co-op thing. You know, I think it would be awesome. I think it would be awesome.
What's that? What Assassin's Creed? I think that was like the 2014 Assassin's Creed.
That was Assassin's Creed Unity because that's the last Assassin's Creed I played, and so they
Yeah,
had
that one. I think I like that game. I love that game.
yeah, I enjoyed it. It's just that it was very well. It was very it wasn't optimized well. Clearly, that game had so many issues, faces, and it was just not good. So
Because I mean, I remember I was on that game like all day with Zillaman. I was on that game all day with that dude. I was like, we was just on that game. We was just bullshitting. We was just bullshitting on that game, and it was a good game. I hated the ending because old dude's girl died. That really pissed me off. But
oh yeah,
that's
true.
I think that's gonna be it for this week.
Yeah. Yeah, no big games coming out for the rest of the month right now because Cyberpunk got pushed back again. That game continues to get pushed back.
What's better, like Cash Nasty's hairline?
Oh well, yeah. You know, some people, it is what it is. You know, the hairline just keep getting pushed back. Ain't nothing they can do, or maybe they don't want to do. That's another thing.
I mean, shit. I already know. Mine's is always it's already over with. But
Yeah,
we'll keep that. We'll keep that for another day. But with that being said, this has been another episode of the APFP Podcast, episode 82. It is I, the most phenomenal man that shocked the system once again, aka the coach, signing out.
and it's your boy going forward. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Look in the what's it called, the description.
Links in the description.
Yeah, links in the description. And I hope you guys have a good weekend and the rest of your Friday.
And come back for another week of greatness. And we out.